a short video on how to count the number of characters in a string or a sentence, and also to count the number of words in a sentence or a string. So let's go ahead and have a little look here. So we're going to write a sentence, and we're going to actually define it as a variable. So I'll just call it sentence. I'll put equals, and we will need this to be in a string. So sentence equals, again, hello, my name is Ken. Okay, so basically we're going to do two things. We're going to count how many words are there. Well, clearly you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words there, but also going to count the number of characters there. So the number of characters is quite easy. We are just going to print and len, that defines the length of something. So now we want the length, open bracket, we want the length of the sentence that we've just typed in. Okay, so if we have a little look at that, we run the code here, then down here it says 22, and actually there are 22 characters in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The space counts 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So there are 22 characters there, so the spaces count as characters, and the full stops or commas or question marks would also count as characters. And you'll have seen this on other videos. It's useful to be able to count the number of characters in a sentence. Maybe you're entering some username or password, and it has to have a minimum number of characters, or you're typing in a response for a question, maybe to some kind of chatbot, and there's a maximum number of characters that you're allowed. This is super useful for that. But what about if we try to unpack how many words there are here? Well, there is a nice little tool, and it's called split. So if I just do this for you, if I do print and if I open the bracket again, now I am going to split the sentence. So sentence dot. Now if I put a little dot at the end of sentence a variable, these are all the add-ons you can do. So upper, well, let's try upper first. Upper. And if I just close that off, and then if I run this, so this is the length of the sentence is 22, and it tells me the built-in method upper. It seems to be something weird going on here. Now, if you have a little look, that as soon as I type in sentence.upper, it asks me for a couple of little brackets at the end. So after we put a little tag on here, .upper, we need to put some little brackets and have them empty here. And let's run this again. And look what's happened. First of all, it's rolled out the print length of sentence, so that's the number of characters. And then look, it's changed my entire sentence into uppercase. Again, that might be quite handy. Currently it's all in lowercase. What if I go back and just change maybe a few of those letters so it's a little bit weird? Then when I run it, doesn't matter what happens in my code here, it will change it all to uppercase, which might be quite handy. But also now let us count how many words are actually in that sentence. So let's go print again, and we are going to put sentence, and now we're going to do dot, and we're going to look at this little split. So we're going to do split, and again we're going to open and close the bracket, and now watch happens when I print this. Can you see it's taken my sentence here and it's split it up into individual words. Now notice the hello here is exactly as it was with the way I typed it in. And can you see it's tagged the full stop with the hello because there's no gap between them. So basically if there's a gap between words, then it's put them here, split them up in these little inverted commas. And now what we can also do here is now open the bracket and type in len. So we're going to count the length of this particular sentence split. And when I run it one more time, it says there's a syntax error in line 6. So in line 6 we seem to have a bracket missing because we don't have a close. So we have 1, 2 brackets opening here. We have these two belonging together, so we need to close the final bracket. And let's see how we run that. All right, so let's see what's happened. So it's rolled through it's printed the length of the sentence. So len on the first time, it tells me how many characters are in this sentence. And there were, down here, 22 characters. I've then printed the sentence all in uppercase. And that's here. Hello, my name is Ken. And then finally, this 5 tells me the length of the sentence dot split. So sentence dot split actually took each of these words separated by a space, and it kind of wrote them as individual entries with inverted commas. And then this len function tells me how many of those inverted commas there were, and there were 5. So let's see, is that right? 1 word, 2 words, 3 words, 4 words, 5 words. So that seems to be able to help us count how many words are in a sentence. Now there's one small problem. What if I did, hello, my name is Ken, but then I put a space after the Ken for the full stop? If I run this now, can you see what's happened? Well, for sure there's an extra character because I've put an extra space, but now it tells me there's an extra word. So it says there's 6 words. So there's hello, my name is Ken. That's 5 words, but it's counted this full stop here as an extra word because the full stop here is separated from the Ken by a space. Okay, so if I actually go back to here and just delete this, and I'll show you what's going on. I will run this one more time. This is what's happened when we do sentence split. It's got hello as the first word, my as the second, name as the third, is the fourth, Ken is the fifth, and look, this full stop is the 6th word. So when we do sentence split, the split actually splits up the sentence according to the spaces. So any space there will act as a split between words. So the space here means that we're counting this full stop at the end as a word. So the way around that is when you're typing in your sentence is to have it with no spaces in. And there we go. But now we just need to print the length down here, len, open brackets, and make sure we close the brackets and run it one more time. Hello, my name is Ken. No gaps between the words and the full stops, the punctuation, and this is 5 words.